Chukwudi, what exactly is your work? 2 years, you have sold phone, you have sold car, you have sold shoes, and now you are selling furniture. What exactly is your work? Now, are you like Chukwudi, that you have been selling different kind of things? I understand. I'm sure it's because you are trying to make ends meet. Country hard. That is one of the reasons why in the next 100 days, I'm going to be showing you a better way of doing this thing. How you can find purpose, how you can stay and focus on a business and build it and become a huge name. I'm going to be teaching you how to build a successful business. And even if you decide that you want to go online and you want to diversify, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do it. And also I'm going to be fixing that mindset of yours that has been taking you pure. Join me on this 100-day journey. It's absolutely free. Titled Mind and Money. I am going to be teaching you skills that will help you transform not just your mind but also your pocket. Click on the link below. Get registered. See you there. You know say too much garri dey cause alcohol. And you know say this your garri wey you dey take na because of Satan. Now let me show you how you can increase your income. Let me show you ways like stop drinking garri every single day. There are other types of food. There's rice, there's beans, there's chicken, there's so many other things. But you cannot afford those things if you rely on only one source of income, which is your salary. In the next 100 days, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can make money both from cryptocurrency, forex, and from owning a business. And that is not just all. I'll be adding a bonus on teaching you life skills, how to get out of depression, how to handle breakup, and how to live a best life. If you are interested in turning finance around, click on the link below. Join me on this transformative journey. It is absolutely free. Stop drinking garri every time. Because I said it's free doesn't mean that the link is going to remain open forever. Get on board. I'll see you then.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 58 of the 100 Days Mind and Money series. It's been an awesome time, and I want to believe that you have been gaining some value. All right. So tonight we are going to be looking at the session. We are going to be discussing in this business therapy session branding mistakes that businesses make. Branding mistakes that businesses make. Excuse me. Branding mistakes businesses make. See that? Okay, so I believe you are with your pen. I believe you're with your paper. Let's get set and let's dive right in. Right? Okay, so the question now is, what is branding? Because a lot of people tend to have different definition of branding. A lot of people think branding is only your logo, or branding is only designing the front of your shop. You know, all those things are not bad. But the truth of the matter is, branding is simply the process of creating a unique identity for your business. A unique identity, a unique image, a unique perception. How do people see your business? So the product of creating a personality, an identity, an image for your business, right? That is what branding is about, right? And, you know, it is made up of several elements. When you are developing your brand, there are several elements that, you know, that are part of it. One of them is a name. The name. You see, a lot of people just pick any name. Well, it's more than just any name. It's more than just a name. So the branding is not just a name. But even at that, your name is a very important element when it comes to brand. Now, have you noticed that most companies that are the main companies, their words or their names are not long, easily memorizable. You can remember them easily. For two, you are starting a business. We can't even pronounce the name, and the name now has plenty. In fact, it's like a sentence. Your business name is a paragraph, right? So branding is creating an identity, an image, a perception for your product or service. So the whole process of imprinting an image, when people hear your business, what should come to their mind? When they hear your business name, what should come to their mind? And one of the things you can do, like I said, number one is the name, some of the elements of a brand, then a logo, of course, then your slogan, your visual designs, and all of that. Majorly, you want to ensure that there is something that differentiates your brand, your business, from your competition, and let it resonate with your audience. Right? So if you do branding right, it will help your business establish a strong reputation. And it will cause customers to have an emotional connection with you. That even though what you are selling is a little more expensive, they don't mind paying the extra. Because you've been able to build trust over time. You've been able to build trust over time. Right? Okay, so branding majorly is every aspect that would help your customer to remember you. The customer experience, whatever will boost the customer experience, both from advertising, from marketing, to the quality, to customer service. I mean, every aspect, everything you have to do that will shape the customer's perception about you is what branding is. So you can see that it goes beyond just a logo. Of course, for brand identity, you want to have a logo. You want to have a set of colors that you use. If you see any Airtel advert, it's always red. Any Glow advert is always green. And any MTN advert is always yellow. You can assign those colors to them. So any brand, any advert they're doing, whatever it is they're doing, they are always using those colors. So it's not that you start a business, you are doing rainbow or any color you like, you just choose, right? So that is part of it. Your brand should have a personality. And what do we mean by a personality? When you are doing your advert, when you are running your ads, whatever it is, your brand should be able to reflect the values you believe in. Your brand should reflect the values you believe in. The way, the tone of your voice, your communication style can be seen in your brand. Excuse me. That way you'll be able to relate with customers at a very emotional level. Excuse me. So, your brand personality, of course, your story, your brand story. Every brand has a story, right? And that story is what differentiates brands. Is what differentiates brand. Okay, so having given all this, let's now go straight to the cocoa for the day. Branding mistakes a lot of people make. Branding mistakes a lot of people make. Number one is lack of brand clarity. Lack of brand clarity. Now, what do we mean by lack of brand clarity? That means in your branding, there is an absence of your identity. We cannot tell who you are, what your business does. We cannot explain, we cannot tell what your business, your message is. We cannot tell what your position is. Now, you see most of all these businesses that do a lot of things. Okay, let me give an example. If someone opens a shop and it's supposed to be a coffee shop, okay, I want to open a coffee shop and because I have a coffee shop and I feel, okay, let me sell bread, let me sell biscuits, let me sell, I now decide to sell all other things. But somehow, I have not been able to communicate my unique selling proposition to my customers. The customers are not, I'm not going to be able to get loyal customers because they've not been able to tell where I stand. Is it coffee you are doing, or you are now Meshai? What exactly is what's your brand identity? So a lot of businesses make this mistake. A lot of businesses make this mistake. There is no unique identity. Right? You're selling clothes. And you don't know whether you are selling ladies, you don't know whether you are selling men, you don't know whether you are selling casual, you don't know whether you are selling sportswear. Somebody just enter your shop and you are selling everything. You are selling suits, you are selling sportswear, you are selling male, you are selling female, you are selling accessories. You have not been able to define a target audience and take a brand position. So your customers become confused. They cannot call you. They cannot say, you want to buy sports things? Go this guy and sports things. Say they say no, because they don't be. They go there now. You know, get the sports things, right? So lack of what? Brand clarity. Number two, copying. Copying without differentiation. Copying without differentiation. A lot of businesses just copy other people's strategies without understanding the context at all. They don't consider, or they don't try to consider if it's suitable for their own brand. They just copy, wow, boom. There's no differentiation, there's no authenticity. You go online and you can check a website and see that everything, all the content of this website is almost all the content of another website. No competition, as in, you just copy everything straight up. Right? So if a tech company, for instance, decides to, start marketing, then they just copy the exact marketing, tactics of another business without really stating what makes them unique. They will struggle in the market. They will struggle in the market. Now, I'm not saying you cannot copy your competitor's strategy, but when you copy it, you must find a way to impute your USP. And what is USP? Your USP simply means your unique selling proposition. Find a way to impute it. Number three, poor visual identity. Poor visual identity. You see, let me tell you something. In this day and age, if you must be doing adverts, pay professionals. You don't understand. That poorly designed logo is going to cost you because people will feel that you are an amateur. Every of your design have different color, inconsistency in your color schemes. Is a poor visual identity. So people cannot see a color and marry it to you. They cannot see a color and say, okay, this is this guy color. Very amateur graphics. You just give your younger brother that just started learning PowerPoint to design logo for you. I had one comedian that came here one time. No, he's not a comedian. I had a friend that came here one time that he wants to do some business branding and all of that. And when we gave him the quotation of that, and he said, okay, he was going to go and come back. And we never saw this young man again. All of a sudden, when we reached out to him, he said he's still trying to design the flyer. That's our work now. But the young man decided to design it by himself so he can save some change. Now, guess what? You will not compare that his design to what a professional would do. And you don't understand, some people take these things very seriously. Poor visual identity. And this visual identity is not just graphics design. It's not just your graphics. Your website. You open your website, the images are low quality. You have stretched image. If you see an image, normal face, you stretch it to the end so it will fit into your frame. Or you stretch it like this so it will fit into your frame. Low quality images, you can't even see what is written in the image. Very blurred. Design poor. You open your website and the website design, first, people are already thinking that this website will be scam. If I input my details now, I will just be scammed. Because somebody is thinking, if you cannot pay little attention to work on your website, you're not serious. Then the very popular one, lorem ipsum. Lorem ipsum. I believe you know what that means. Now, what's lorem ipsum? Most times when you download a template online, you will find it. Lorem ipsum, something, 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 something. Now, what does this mean? This is a default text for a template. So if somebody opens your website and somehow finds that somewhere inside there is lorem ipsum, it shows you've not done a thorough job. And it's going to affect your brand identity. It shows you've not done what? You've not done a thorough job. And it will affect your brand identity. So your poor visual identity is one major problem. Number 4, neglecting customers' feedback. You see, customers are the life wire of your business. When they say something, you want to listen to it. You want to listen to it. The feedback of a customer, you can't pay for it. Right? So if you continue ignoring or dismissing customers' feedback, you will miss out on a very huge opportunity to improve. And it could damage your brand. It will damage your brand. So they are talking about it, and instead of you to take correction, they are saying, I know, now my competition, now them they go instigate these customers, make them they talk like this, make them know they do this one, make them they talk this one, make them know they talk this one. My brother, my sister, listen to the customer's feedback. Listen. Listen to it, don't neglect it. Number 5, poor customer service. Poor customer service. This is very important. Very important. Because your customer service will impact your brand loyalty. It will impact your brand loyalty. So if a brand, gives customers, how do I put it now? Quick turnaround time, just delivers their service well, and the customers are happy. Do you understand? That's going to really boost your brand, your reputation. And before you know, you are being recommended. You're being recommended. If a delivery store, for instance, now it's not even a delivery store. If you tried buying something online, maybe on Gigi, one of the ways to avoid what I ordered versus what I got, majorly, is to look at other customers' response, the service, the customer service of that brand. Especially when I've not done business with these guys before. So what is their customer support like? Sometimes when you open some of those reviews, you will just close that guy page, delete his number, delete everything that concerns him. Why? Those reviews are bad. And sometimes if the owner decides to respond immediately, reassuring that guy, he will not only have succeeded in reassuring the guy, he would have also succeeded in reassuring the person coming after him. But the truth is, poor customer service is a major problem. Major problem. So you want to ensure you are taking good care of your customers. Number 6, lack of brand visibility. Lack of brand visibility. Right? So you must understand that no matter how big your brand is, nobody pays a silent expert. Nobody pays a silent expert. People must be seeing you. People must be seeing you. I repeat, people, you must be seen. And this is using effective marketing and promotion. And you are doing it why? Both to attract new customers and retain old customers. So you must invest in marketing efforts. And this is one place a lot of businesses fail. A lot of businesses fail. You think that the only way to market is to go and print flyer. No. 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 Invest in marketing efforts. Invest in advertising. Invest in social media engagement. Invest in content creation. Right? You want to ensure that your brand is visible. You want to ensure your brand is visible. Number 7. Very important. Very important. Lack of clear definition of your target audience. Lack of what? Clear definition of your target audience. A lot of times, a lot of people, when they start a business and you ask them, so who are your kind of customers? You hear them say, I want everybody that come to my shop to buy something from me. No, sir. No, stop that. You understand? A brand that lacks clarity about its target audience will struggle to be relevant. Now, when we teach crypto, our fee is a little pricey. Not compared to other people. But of course, you are going to find a lot of cheaper options. But we remain there. Why? Because we don't want just anybody. We don't want just anybody to come and register. We want a certain class of people, a certain type of people. And one of the ways to qualify them is what? The fees, the entrance fees, the registration fees. So you must set a clear and definite target audience. A clear and definite target audience. Your business is not for everybody. Everybody is not your customer. Everybody is not your customer. So please let us take note of that. Take note of that. It's not everybody that your customer. Right? So let us be wary. Be making sure that you are fully alert and that you understand that your target audience, you have to define them. Define your target audience. Right? So, I want to stop here. If your business is for the elderly, focus on the elderly. If your business is for the Gen Z, focus on Gen Z. But you cannot say you want to create one product that we, if you have ever followed all these luxurious boats to travel from Abuja to Lagos before, there is always one drug that they used to sell that used to cure all the problems. It will cure every problem. If you are trying to make a product that will cure every problem. My brother, my sister, you are going to be selling it in hold up. Because you know why? You would have created Gbogbo Nishe. You to cure everything. Gbogbo Nishe. Yeah. So one of the things you want to ensure to do by every means is to make sure that all these mistakes that we have stated, you are not found wanting. So I'll recap some of the business mistakes businesses make. Lack of brand clarity. What are your values? What's your brand identity? Right? Then number two, they copy competitor strategy, complete, verbatim, without adding any unique selling point. Number three, poor visual identity. You use bad graphics, poor image, poor design, all those things. You are not consistent with your colors, bad. Number four, neglecting customers' feedback. Very, very, very important, because that's an opportunity for you to improve and grow your brand reputation. Then number five, poor customer service. Number six, lack of brand visibility. And number seven, lack of a definite target audience. All right, so this is where we are going to stop for tonight. I want to believe you gained. And if you did, tell your friends about it. We have what? 30 how many days? Okay, 41 days to go. 41 days to go. Today is day 58. Tomorrow is day 59. Gradually, we are coming to the end of the 100-day series. Right? See, let me tell you something. Every content on the internet has the capacity to go viral. Every content on the internet has the capacity to go viral. So what I would advise you to do is take advantage of this and watch all the previous sessions we've had for the 100 days. And I'm sure inside there lies a huge blessing for you. Until tomorrow, we are going to be having a crypto diaries, and my friend and brother Toju Kaka is going to be joining us, and we hope that it's going to be an awesome time. Thank you very much, guys. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. God